forever since we've done this.
It's been a few weeks at least.
Check ignition and may God's love be with you.
Hello.
Hello.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade.
I guess I should turn off the Destiny.
Yeah, I've got a lot of music here.
Cool. And luckily, my food got here a little bit early, so I don't have to stop 10 minutes and answer the door.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah. Neat.
So right now it looks like Tweak is going to be over an hour late.
Oof.
Yeah.
Do I want to ask about the sun or the music?
Oh, hold on. I gotta show you guys something. Okay, so let's say one of you kills an enemy. All right. You'll get to hear this.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Every single time.
Put on the Chris Fiesta.
Oh yeah, I don't have that.
I'll
I
send
didn't
it to
put it
you.
in there. It's not very space-like. And we also
No,
have
it's gonna be great.
we also have this. So that's cool. Can't wait for you guys to get into a situation where I can play this. But yeah. Oh yeah.
I know Gabe would like that song.
Has he heard it?
Have you
Don't
heard it,
think
Gabe?
So. Party from Shango. I don't know.
I'll be right
It's
back,
this.
guys.
It's the theme of a
All
true
right.
Mexican.
We'll start once you get back.
You're actually playing it. You absolute madman.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah. No, I just have to make a.
This should be Timothy's theme.
You just have to make
No.
Space Chris.
I already have Timothy's theme. Here it is. Let me
And I'm
get it.
back.
Here it is.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah. Some
Good song.
call me the gangster of love.
It's Flant's theme song.
The new 25 jumping jacks, so I'm gonna space your cowboy. No. Oh, okay. This is a very interesting song.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a ton of categories. So this will be fun for the music. And we're going to go whoosh over here.
We're back. Hooray.
Wrong one. We're going over here because that was the wrong one.
It was the only good ship.
It was the what?
It was the only good ship.
Okay. So if you guys remember, would one of you like to summarize what happened last time?
I
We
would.
killed black creatures.
we racially discriminated against creatures that were attempting to murder us.
Okay, wait a minute. I think we should get something straight. Adolin killed most of the black creatures. I think it was
Did
more
I
of a
kill
one-sided
anything?
effort.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Be
think I
that way.
killed anything.
You healed.
I stopped things from dying, but I didn't kill anything.
Yeah.
At least you didn't shoot the commander.
Oh, shut
Yeah.
up.
That's true.
Flamed.
I don't think I shot anything though.
Can I catch a break with you guys?
I don't know. You'll have to see what goes on.
All right, roll a break check.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you fought those
DC
creepy black
30.
things. Yeah. The DC 500 million. Okay. So we left off with Adolin. You were taking the bodies out. All the
Why are there pigs on some of those crates?
what I don't. They're I don't know, graffiti.
Bacon.
Did you come? Yes, boxes of bacon on a ship.
Yee.
It's
Most
a transport ship now. They're shipping bacon.
Yep.
Okay, so Adolin, you were you were getting rid of the bodies. Tweak was repairing this guy, and I what were you two doing?
I have no idea what I was doing.
I was sitting around and I wasn't sitting around. I was asking the question a few good captains. Wait. I was asking the captain a few good questions. That is how that sentence goes. Yes, that's how it works.
Don't worry, English eludes us all.
That's good.
So yeah, you successfully convinced you successfully convinced her that you were part of the crew.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll start it from there.
Just barely convincing Adolin not to shoot you. Because she said so. And only because she said so.
Actually, I convinced you not to shoot me. I convinced you, Adolin, not to shoot me, not the captain.
You convinced Adolin to shoot the other things first. She told Adolin not to shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fine, be that way.
That's the way it went.
Chaotic evil.
All right. So, yeah, you guys have just kind of been, just kind of been chilling out after that, terribly long battle. And I
Space
apologize
rant.
for that. Yes. No. Wait. You'll die.
Make a breathing check.
Yeah.
DC, no.
All right. So, what are you guys doing? The bodies have been cleaned up.
I, Timothy Flint, great space cowboy, brother to one, murderer of none, liar to many. We'll check the cockpit.
Check the what?
Cockpit. The pit where they keep all their cocks, clearly.
Okay. So you're going to tell me which part of the ship you specifically are searching.
This one.
Up here. Okay. So you go over there and you see just a bunch of like what am I thinking of? You see a bunch of like control like command sort of things.
Consoles.
Yeah, like that. A bunch of things that as far as you can tell they're just like really confusing like buttons and levers.
That's
and all that.
discriminatory against plants.
You what?
Who's the guy who can fly stuff? I'm gonna look for any guy who can fly a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Adolin is going to approach the seemingly only other survivor. Do we have any pilots who survived?
We have a common goal, Legoland. Don't kill me.
And Verena Starsoul, she looks at you and she goes, yes, you're looking at her, actually.
All right, where are we headed?
Well, we were heading. Hold on, let me get. I have it written down here somewhere. I actually do. Oh, there it is. We were heading to give an important package to another one of the rebel leaders, but after this battle, I think it'd be better if I were to stay here and you guys do it yourselves. Plus, it'd be nice for you guys to have a little of that challenge, I suppose.
She wants us to have fun.
And how exactly are we supposed to get there? Do you have another ship for us?
Well, you guys have your own ship.
Do
Do you
we?
not remember that?
No.
Hmm.
Last thing I remember was getting attacked by those black things.
Yes. That head wound looked pretty serious. Yeah, hitting your head against metal would do that to you. But yeah, you guys got a ship. And
All right.
it's right over here. So, well, not. Yeah, it's the stairs. Yeah, she points to this thing over here, which you can tell is like a way out of the ship, like a place that goes under it.
Okay, Adolin is going to go check it out.
All right. What do the rest of you do?
I will follow since I have nothing better to do.
Tweak, what are you gonna do?
Well, Tweak, you guys see he's still messing around with this robot as he's been doing for a while, and he kind of he gets frustrated because he hasn't really made any progress, and he kind of just throws it to the side, and he follows you guys.
That tends to happen when you get all the wires ripped out. Once more, Timothy's playing this off on his own. He's gonna do shady things.
Of course, I
Yes.
wouldn't expect any less. It is one of the basic laws of the universe.
You guys let me get away with that.
Yeah, it's good
I
info. I'll
mean,
keep it there.
how else do we do this space travel stuff? 1 + 1 must equal 3.
Yeah, clearly.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I mean, totally.
So, what does this thing do? Does it teleport me?
It's just like a little kind of like a a lid, not a lid. Like it's like a hatch.
Okay, it's a hatch that opens up into the other ship.
Yes,
It's a hatch lid.
it's a hatch that opens up into the like the the door of the ship.
Yeah.
Because you would know as a pilot, you know, like since your piloting skills like super high, you would know that yeah, that would lead into like the entrance of the ship, which would just be like a ladder or some stairs or something leading up.
Okay.
So, Timothy, what are you doing? They're all leaving.
Okay. Now, as a very professional pilot, I really want to try and pilot the ship. The ship somewhere.
Oh my god! All right,
That'd be a horrible idea, wouldn't it?
you do you.
Well, I have no idea that they're all leaving.
That's true. You can't you can't see that they're leaving, but you can hear footsteps, as it's a pretty big ship, and it
That is fair.
tends to echo.
I
And
press
I have
a
big, heavy
random
boots.
button.
Do what?
I press a random button.
Adolin, what'd you say?
Okay.
And I have big, heavy boots.
Yes.
Clomp, clomp.
And what do you do, Flant?
I'm gonna press a random button.
All right. Roll me a uh, roll me a piloting check. Or no, wait.
Very well.
Not piloting. Don't do that. Roll me a computers.
I'm not trying to do anything specifically.
Which, as you can see, computers you have to be trained in. But I'm going to have you roll it. Are you trained in that?
This computer skill will determine just how bad of a button you just pushed.
Exactly. Roll natural 1. It's a self-destruct button.
That was the wrong button.
Yeah, I can see that.
There we go.
And you're not proficient in computers?
Let me check. Am I proficient in computers? No.
Okay. So, all right. So you press this button. All right. It's like a big, it's like a round kind of green button. So you assume, oh, green must mean go, right?
There are only square green buttons, Tyler.
No, it's a circle green button.
Fine, be that way.
I'm the dungeon master, and so and so you press this button, and then you don't really feel anything happen at first, but then the ship slowly starts to like, it just slowly starts to like just kind of slowly move, and then you can see out that there's like a window right up here. You can see that it starts to like spin a little bit, and it's kind of like out of control, but it's moving slowly.
Okay, now that I've messed
And
up.
when you do that, Verena Starsoul walks over and she looks at you with her eyebrows down, or eyebrows furrowed, I suppose, and she says, "What are you doing over here? This is captain only."
Must have missed the sign. I'm going to try to walk out now and ignore my responsibilities.
She goes over and she presses the button again, and the ship stops. And she looks back at you and she goes, "You know that was the brake. You just stopped the brake. We started floating in space. It's not a good idea. Don't do it again."
Sorry.
And now she's just standing there keeping an eye on you.
Okay, well. Run away. I leave the captain's quarters, trying not to make eye contact.
Okay.
So I heard footsteps. Where did I hear them?
You heard him over here.
And I will go over to here. Howdy, y'all. Yes, that is necessary for me to say.
She walks over. She follows you, Flant, and she looks at the group and she goes, I don't think I ever told you where exactly you were going. And hell, I don't think I even gave you the package. She pulls out this.
Important.
Yeah.
You guys are dumb.
She pulls out this tiny square package. It's like it's in like a metal container. You can see okay, Tweak is in here, but Tweak can tell that it has a special face recognition lock. And she hands the package. Well, she hands the package to Tweak, and she goes. She says, "You guys ever been to Calum?"
I don't believe
Say that
so.
I have.
I'm gonna take you guys over here for a minute. So, right here. Yeah.
Oh, the gay planet.
And since I couldn't hear you guys very well, she, what'd you guys say to that?
Oh, the gay planet.
No, I mean the other two. I know you had a
The other
sarcastic
two
response.
whose opinions matter.
They do, very much so.
I don't believe I've been there.
I can't say that I have.
Yes. Well, it'll be fun for you to go there. It's It's definitely an interesting place. It's said to make people happier. I didn't really notice anything when I first got there, but I guess everybody's different. So I want you to go to a big city. It's called Pacham. All right, and there's a little tavern there. It's called Joyju, and I want and you'll meet her there. All right, and by her I mean the other rebel leader, Ziggy Stardust. I want you to meet her there, and I want you to give her this package. All right. Only she can open it, as it's a face recognition lock.
All right. Can you send
Is that
the
understood?
coordinates and local maps over to our ship?
Certainly. And she has a computer on her arm too, and she types a few things in, and you get a notification on yours.
It's Space
And
Discord.
I have a question. When you get a notification, does your computer talk?
Sure.
Okay. You go, oh my god. All right. So you get a notification, and your computer, it goes, "Oi, I got something for you. Turn me on then."
In a minute, Rennie.
Well, I'm not. I say you open me now. It could be very important.
I'll open you when we get on the other ship.
Oh bloody hell! Fine. Just remember, I mean, if you don't open me soon, I'll start making a really annoying beeping sound.
Captain, was there anything else you needed us to do?
That is all. That is all, recruit. And she looks at you all again, and she goes, "Good luck."
And
I give her a respectful salute.
Yep, crisp
She
salute
nods.
from Adelin. And then Adelin boards the other ship.
All right, you all follow. I'm assuming.
Yep.
No, I stay here. No, I follow.
God. All right. So yeah.
Why is there a rat here?
Well, hold on, we'll get to that. You get you get in, you walk into the ship, and then let me move you guys around. You see those are the stairs there, but this is how you guys walk in because Adolin was first. You see this little creature. It runs up to you, Adolin, and it like climbs up your leg and onto your shoulder, and it like gets up into your face, and it goes, What Beepo is curious to see what you guys found up there.
What?
Well, hello, little guy.
And Adolin and everyone, actually, I want you all to roll a wisdom check.
I think I want to roll a confusion check.
A confusion check.
Natural 20 from the start.
Yeah. Just make those wisdom checks for your trying
Did
to
I roll a 1?
Trying to remember what those are.
Oh, me.
I need to roll tweaks. I forgot he's not here.
I think I win.
There it is. Okay. Syntax error expected. Why? That's confusing. I don't understand. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know why. My computer isn't showing like the ability scores on it, and I'm really confused. Like it has like for skills it has like what they are and what they're proficient in, but then like the totals, it's blank. So I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna roll it from here. It'll be just like a minute. Okay.
I can now feel good about myself.
Yeah. Okay, now we can get back to this. All right, so let me look at those. Okay. Wait, I don't know why I had Timothy roll because you've never actually been here. But anyway,
Rip Tim.
That's true. So Adolin and Aureus, you guys remember that little creature is Beepo. He's kind of become the lovable pet of the ship, though he hates being called a pet. The story behind how you met him was when you first got this ship, when you all joined up with the rebellion. Him and a few other guys, uh, they're space pirates. They tried to board your ship and take you over. And basically, you guys killed his companions, and you just felt sympathy for him, and now he's just become part of your crew.
People is evil.
So
How's it
yes.
going, Beepo?
Oh, Beepo is quite bored up here. Did you
Well,
find
we've got
anything
orders.
interesting up there? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Well, we've got orders.
Mm.
And where's the pilot seat? Is that this chair right here?
Yes, it's a main pilot seat, and then this one's the co-pilot.
All right.
Plan should be the co-pilot, clearly.
Adolin is going to sit down and then pull a cable from the computer on his arm and hook it up to a port on the dash.
Yeah, you plug it in, and you hear Ronnie. Yeah, sorry, you hear Rennie go, "Oi, that tickles," and he.
Rennie, can you upload those logs that we received to the ship's computer?
Oi, I can. I certainly can. But are you
Thank you.
asking if I may?
Just do it.
Yeah, whatever. And then he uploads the coordinates onto this green thing, and they come up as like a hologram, and you can see it first shows up as the planet Calum, with the Earth-like planet with the rainbow rings, and then it zooms into it zooms into a little, well, a town called Pacham, and then it slowly zooms in more and more and more into the little establishment that looks kind of hidden from everything else, kind of old timey almost, and it it says that is Joyju.
All
Those are
right.
some pretty precise coordinates.
Well, there's our destination.
Beeper does not like Calum. Beeper has had some blackout drunk moments there.
Well, I think that's your own fault, people. Everyone's a blackout drunk every once in a while.
I guess you're right, complete stranger. Now who the hell are you?
I'm Timothy Flant. I belong here, buddy.
And how do you know my name?
Because you introduced yourself.
Oh wait, I did. And he kind of just like looks up into the air, and he's like,
and you always call yourself Beepo. That's starting to get British. I have to fix that.
Beepo, keep an eye on this one. We can't trust him quite yet.
Beepo can't trust him himself.
And I think that's your own problem.
He jumps off of your shoulder, Adolin, and he jumps onto Timothy's shoulder. And Timothy, you can see that he's staring right at you from the side, like intently.
I look right back at him.
Beepo is a master at staring contests.
Then I challenge you, Beepo.
Oh, you want to go, bitch? Let's go.
This rat just called me a bitch.
He's a pirate rat.
Not a rat. It, like I was saying, it's more of like a rabbit kind of thing. Like it just looks like a rabbit with six legs, six paws.
It is a pirate rat, so
yes, pirate funny. But anyway, yeah.
I engage in a staring contest with him.
While you're doing this, you guys notice Tweak. He walks over to this chair, and he starts messing around with the mechanical stuff right there. Okay, so I want you to roll Constitution check.
Timothy?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm gonna have Beepo do the same thing. This
Nobody
is
calls Timothy
fantastic.
Flan a bitch. Hey, I actually rolled decently.
You have 10s on everything.
Oh my god! If you could see this right now, I can't change it, so I can't let you guys see the rolls. It only does that for the 5th edition character sheet. But the Flant, you got a 19. He got a 20, not a natural 20, but he got a 20 because of his modifiers. So you guys are staring intently into each other's eyes when you get a really bad urge to close them, and so you do. And then Beepo right after that closes them and goes, "Haha! Beepo told you that I was Beepo told you that I was the master at staring contests, bitch."
1, don't call me a bitch, you're at. And 2, 2, 2. And he stopped talking.
Does he trail off by saying 2?
Yes.
Rainy, can you
Okay.
display that message that we got from the captain?
Oh, then, which message might that be?
The one that we just received, Rainy.
Oh, yeah, the one with the coordinates.
Was there
Okay.
anything else?
There's a little note on under it. You want me to read it?
Please.
It says recruits. Sorry. It says recruits. Please deliver that package safely. Make sure nothing happens to it. It's a very important package.
Timothy starts getting ideas.
Aureus, can you make sure Tweak doesn't break that thing open?
You mean...
Yeah.
Oh, Tweak? Yeah, I can keep an eye on him.
I like how Gabe immediately assumed he meant to say Timothy.
I actually thought
Yeah.
you said Timothy at first.
Why is nobody friends with Timothy Flan?
Because we don't know Timothy Flant.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yes, you do. I belong.
Yeah.
Don't you believe me, guys?
No.
Persuasion check. No.
Grrr.
All right. So
Rennie, can you send a message to Captain letting you know we are heading out?
Oh, sure then. What would you like me to say?
Just let her know we're heading out.
Oh, okay. And then you can see words come up on the hologram. It says Captain Starsoul, comma. It says Captain Starsoul, comma. We are currently heading to Calum to deliver the package.
And
Is
then
that
Aeglin
good?
is going to disengage whatever locks are going in between the ships and withdraw the ladder and, launch.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys start to go. And a little bit after you do that, Rennie, he starts beeping a little bit.
What's up, Rennie?
I think you've got a radio feature on here.
I'll
And I
pass
think
on
it's
the
a little
radio for
quiet in
now.
here. What'd you say?
I'll pass on the radio for now.
Are you sure about that?
Actually, no, I didn't have enough time to get my voice prepared. Sorry, I want a button. Actually, I think I got a song we should put on.
And Rennie starts talking to you, Flint, and he goes, "Oh yeah, you got a radio too, built into you."
Yeah.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to roll a persuasion check on that.
Wouldn't that be bluff?
Would it be what?
Wouldn't that be bluff?
It should be bluff.
Yeah, it'd be bluff. Use me. And it becomes the same thing though, but you hear the computer on You hear the computer on Adelin's arm go, "Oh really? You got a radio built into you?"
Of course I do. What kind of self-respecting cowboy doesn't have a built-in radio?
Well, and then you hear, you all hear in this kind of like generic voice. It says it like in this generic like robot voice. It goes, "Searching the internet for cowboys and radios."
Can I roll a quick motive check to save some time here?
Can you roll what?
It's motive to save some
Sure.
time.
Sure.
No. Sweet.
Yeah. You're just gonna let it happen.
I have no idea.
Well, you're smart enough to realize that he doesn't have a radio built into him, but you get the idea that he might actually have a radio on him.
Yeah.
Do I have a radio on me?
You don't.
Good. I've got a great idea.
So Rennie beeps a little and he goes, "Oi, Adolin, how do you deal with these fools?"
Just ignore him, Rennie.
"Oh, can do, sir." And he kind of, yeah, what was it? Yeah, that's it.
Timothy feels very discriminated against. Roll a discrimination check.
Nope. All right, so yes, you guys.
Do we have designated rooms?
You guys don't really remember your positions on the ship or your rooms. Of course, you haven't gone into them yet, so.
Wait, hold on. Question.
Mm-hmm.
So all these guys lost their memory, right?
Yeah, except for you.
Okay. So theoretically...
Actually, wait, I don't know why this is here. Let me take that out.
Rep.
That was something else.
He doesn't even have a bed. Okay.
I could say that one of those rooms is my room.
Theoretically, you're gonna try to persuade your way into getting one of the rooms.
So, just FYI, Adolin knows you weren't part of this crew beforehand.
Yeah, everyone knows that you weren't part of this crew beforehand, but they just don't know which room, like whose room is which.
I will
I suppose
reconsider.
this one be Timmy's room.
Rennie,
Yeah,
second
just
auto
roll
course
ours.
for Callum, please.
Wait, what'd you say?
Rennie, second auto course for Callum, please.
Or can do, sir. And then you kind of hear, you kind of hear the from the back of the ship, you hear kind of like the thrusters like turn on, and then your ship turns slightly to the right, and you guys just start moving. It's pretty fast. You can see that you're going pretty fast, but you guys feel pretty fine.
Wait.
Moving us
But
around.
yeah, oh my god.
Tweak is going so fast that he just went
What
through the wall.
happened with the bottom half?
I know. I was just looking at that. Okay, your ship is kind of. All right, I did it.
We're going
Okay,
so
good,
fast, the
fixed.
ship's warping.
Yeah. I didn't realize I had map and background still on, so everything was moving, and I was like, oh my god, that's not good. So, yeah, you guys are currently traveling to Kalem. Is there anything you want to do on the way?
Aeglin is going to double check the course. Once he confirms that the course is set, he's going to unplug Rennie from the console, get up and check the rooms.
Okay. So,
Now,
yeah,
is there any room with noticeable hair in it?
noticeable hair.
Specifically, rat hair.
Yes, you
Rats.
you check all of the rooms, and you see this one, the one on the right. It's got little tiny bundles of white fur, just kind of in the corners.
Adolin thinks it's a rat too.
No, our companion Tweak is a rat.
Oh,
Or yeah, I forget what they're called. One of the rat men.
don't ruin this for me.
The Isaki.
Isaki, yeah.
But the only kind of fur you find is just little bundles of white fur in this room.
Is Beepo white?
Yes.
Is Tweak white?
Tweak is not.
He's blue.
He's a blue rat.
Yeah.
And he's not.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
Persuasion check.
Okay. Can't persuade God.
Okay.
Is there any noticeable features in the other rooms?
Nothing really out of the ordinary. You can tell that this one right here, it's got a lot of like it's got a lot of mechanical parts kind of scattered about, and on the table right there it's got like a toolbox.
All right.
But
So
yeah, that's really the yeah.
that's Tweak's room. Aureus, you want this room or this room?
I'll let you take the pick.
That's my room.
Yeah, Beepo kind of wanders in and he's like, Beepo, I knew you would choose right. As you can see, this is our room. And he kind of gets, he kind of jumps up on your bed and he just lays down.
Okay.
Alien is going to just search back through his stuff and see what he has in here.
Okay. In the room,
Mm-hmm.
you just see it's pretty generic stuff. There's just, it's a desk, it's a bed, chair. There's like a bookshelf over here. There's kind of like an old-fashioned looking computer on the desk. And
And before I
there,
forget, Aegelin calls out from his room, "Flat, don't touch anything!"
Damn. Well, if there's one thing Timothy has learned from his years of living with Thomas, it's that there's one thing you always do. Don't listen to rats. Or whatever he is. Actually, he's not a rat. He's a rat. You don't listen to authority. So
I'm gonna use my telepathic speech thingy to tell Flint, you really shouldn't touch anything, you know.
for that, do you have to see him? Just curious.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
What'd you say, Adolin?
I don't think so. Hold on a second.
I'm looking it up right now.
Any creatures within 30 feet,
Okay.
whom
so,
they share a language with.
Yeah. So do you have your door open or closed, Arias?
How do I link this stuff?
Wait, did I? Maybe my hearing cut out or something. Did you answer?
he said open.
Oh, okay. It did cut out. Okay, so.
I didn't hear it either, so.
Oh.
Maybe
So,
I cut out.
Well, I have slant commerce.
You do. Anyway, you can see him. And yes, Flant, you feel this this strange feeling coming over you, and then you hear a voice kind of in the back of your head. And Arias, what do you say?
You really shouldn't touch anything, you know.
And Flant, it sounds like Arias's voice, but you can tell that he's not actually talking to you in person.
Okay, well, I decide whoever is in my head, I just kind of mutter under my breath, buzz off, and I start walking down the hall.
Okay, so you walk down the hall and you see you just see more. You see these doors. They're like automatic, like sliding doors. You can tell that you're not an idiot. You're not an idiot. You can tell that stuff. And there's just some pipes in the corner, and you can tell here this is oh wait, hold on. I need to look something.
It's a mixing board. It's where they mix their radio.
No,
Oh,
because there's something. But yeah, what do you do?
well, first off, another thing living has taught Flant push yellow buttons. He pushes this big yellow button.
On the thing.
Before he recognizes what it is, he pushes the yellow button.
Maybe it's in the. Yeah, I'm trying to get. There's a. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You press this big yellow button right there.
Yep.
Okay. You press the button, and nothing that you can see really happens, like that you can tell.
Nice.
But then all of a sudden, you just hear this giant, it goes, and then you see from
Oh, no.
you can there's like a window up here, and Flant, if you peek your head from where you were sitting right here, if you peek your head over to the left, you can see there's like a giant laser that just kind of shoots off.
I quickly press the button again, and before Adolin can come kick my ass, I hide in here.
Okay, so you hear another, and then sorry about that. You hear another yeah, you hear that again, and then another laser shoots off from the same place.
Who's firing the broadside laser?
Nobody responds.
Flat!
Do you have the door closed, Flant?
Of course, I'm gonna pretend to be sleeping.
Okay. But keep in mind it's a you know that it's a door that if you walk at least within 5 feet of it, like in front 5 feet in front of it, it opens. It's like a motion sensor door. But yeah.
You should go right here.
Hold on a second.
That door works a little differently. But
Oh darn.
yeah.
So, yeah, Adolin's going to just search a bit.
All right. Yeah, you stand there and then the door opens. And yeah, you can see a little bit from the side. You can see you can see a Timothy Flant sitting there pretending that he's sleeping.
Well, he doesn't know I'm pretending.
Well,
Unless you're
it
bad at
looks pretty
pretending.
obvious because you're sitting on a steel floor and there's no bed, and you look really uncomfortable.
Well, and a bunch of lasers did just fire off, so.
Yeah, he uses his logic.
Oh my god.
Flant, what did I tell you?
What?
I specifically told you not to touch any buttons. Now you're wasting our ammunition.
I didn't touch any buttons.
Uh-huh. Don't touch anything. Got it?
I'm touching something right now, and he points at the floor.
And Aeglin is going to. Is there a storage closet or something that we would keep any spare supply, any
that we
extra
would keep
supplies?
Flanton
Any what in? Did you say?
Storage closet that we would keep extra supplies, a cot or a roll or something.
or Flant.
Yeah, no. Yes, there is one actually. There's where? Right here. There's a little button, and you press it, and then just like a little sliding door opens. It's about 5 feet high, It's about 5 feet high and about 2 feet across. You open it, and there's basic supplies in there, like for the ship. You know, like food, water, yeah, like there's like an extra cot, a pretty crappy one, but
Yeah, Aeglin grabs the cot, goes over here, and throws it on Flant. Find a place to set up that's out of the way.
Okay. Flant gives Adolin the thumbs up from underneath the cot.
Aeglin is back to his room. All right,
Yeah.
Rennie, I think I'm ready for some tunes.
All right. You
Plays
know,
Cowboy.
there's this one guy I really love listening to that
Plays Cowboy.
you've heard before. You know who I'm talking about. And then he turns, yeah, he something like he switches to a radio station, and then you hear this music. It ends, like you hear like the last 5 seconds of it, and then it ends. Then this like this guy, you hear him starting to talk. He sounds like he sounds like a really awkward kind of young man, and you hear him talk, and he's like, well, that was some who was that again? Oh yes, that was some excuse me, that was some that was some old fashioned tunes from Earth. uh what was his name? And then you hear some like searching through papers. He's like, oh yes, so that was some old fashioned David Bowie. Okay, you know how he is about space. If well, it's a little old for people to really know about him. Doesn't matter. Anyway, Erase, you're on your side.
I'm laying in my
Anyway,
bed.
yeah, I know. Anyway, we've got something even older than. Oh, jeez, what was that noise? Anyway, we've got something really even older than David Bowie. Got some. We've got some long gone Earthling. He made this cool song, and yeah, I'll let you listen to it. It's called "Fly Me to the Moon" by Frank Sinatra. And
Rennie, why do you like this station so much?
oi, I, he plays good music, all right. And trust me, I think with a little, a little more confidence, I think he could. I think he could be a good radio host. Can you all hear that?
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
really. Yeah.
So yeah, that song is coming from Adolin's computer on his arm. And Beepo kind of looks over at it, and he's like, Beepo kind of likes this song.
Of course, people likes the song. DM likes this song.
Timothy likes this
Yeah. And oh my god. Okay, Timothy, I see that you've moved.
Yes, I was looking for
before we
a
leave
spot.
my place, Aeglin is going to just start browsing the interwebs
Okay.
on his
I need
computer.
to
Looking up porn.
look up. Yeah,
Of course, always.
No.
Face porn. No. What'd you say you were gonna look up? If you said anything at all. I don't know. if
No,
I'm
just
cutting out
browsing.
now. Okay. So yeah,
Looking at memes.
do you space memes. So do
Dank
you
space
use,
memes.
Yes. Do you use your old-fashioned computer on the desk or your ARM computer?
My armband computer.
Okay.
Tap a button and some monitor and keyboard and stuff pops 3D holographic or hologram or whatever pops from the armband.
Yeah. And you start typing in a little, and then Rennie goes, "Oi, you're tickling me again." Okay, and Flant, I see you've wandered out of your room.
Yeah. I was looking for a place to. This music is really loud. I was looking for a place
Sorry.
to sleep.
Yeah, let me turn that down.
Okay.
Well, it's actually almost over.
I was looking for a place to sleep that wasn't next to the suspicious and tempting buttons. So I went into another place with suspicious and tempting buttons while carrying the cot. And I lay down the cot, and then I look at all these suspicious and tempting buttons.
Okay. So you lay down your cot. While you're doing that, you look over at the. They're not really
Suspicious and
buttons.
tempting buttons.
They look more like radars. And from that, you can kind of see, it pings like every few seconds, and you can see different things show up on
Okay,
them.
I will take a moment to consider this, and by that I mean I'm totally not going to be right back.
Okay, I think he's left, right? Like but I mean, you know what I mean. He's doing a BRB sort of thing.
Yeah, you shouldn't be long.
Okay. So while this is going on, is there anything Aureus is doing?
Reyes is considering checking on Flamp, but not sure if he will yet.
Okay. So yeah, the thought crosses your mind of, wonder if Flant's getting into trouble again. And on your on Rennie, Adolin, you hear, the song ends, and you hear the awkward young guy kind of come on. Like he sounds like pretty young, and like he sounds like a young adult is what I'm saying. And so you hear the music go down, and then there's just kind of like a little bit of silence, and then you can hear this like rushing in the background up to the microphone, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, sorry about that. I was just using the bathroom." But anyway, yes, good song. We've got another song here. Let me find it. And then you can just hear more scattering of like papers, and then you hear him pick up something that isn't a paper, something more, something that's harder than paper, and then you hear this click, and then he's like, yeah, this is a collection of songs, so from very long time ago, because this is old Earth Tunes radio. So yeah, enjoy.
I mean, really, Rennie, who even uses actual paper anymore?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he likes to keep things old fashioned. You ever consider that?
I mean, it's been years. I think I was a kid last time I heard the rustling of papers.
Well, there you go. It's quite a pleasant sound there, isn't it?
Alien's just going back to browsing.
Okay.
Hey, just in time.
Yeah.
I
Using.
heard the papers.
You heard what?
I heard the part about the papers. I
Yeah.
disagree. Papers are very good.
Using
and also,
telepathy.
and also, Adolin is evil, so clearly disagree with him.
Yes, he is clearly evil.
Yes, very.
Adolin is going to use telepathy to talk with Aureus.
Fine.
You mind checking on Flant?
Yeah, sure.
Knowing how he is, he's probably getting in more trouble.
Probably gonna break the radios. Radars, sorry.
So, yeah, Erase, you walk up to the door and it kind of opens up. You walk in and you see Flant. What are you doing right now?
I am concentrating very hard on trying to figure out what the heck these things mean.
Okay, roll me a computers check then.
Again.
Again.
This new
Oh,
You're gonna go
computer.
off sneaking around.
So I rolled
Okay.
a 1, didn't I? Oh, I rolled a 10. That's actually entirely average.
Yeah, you look at the computers, and I mean, as far as you can tell, they just look like radars. You don't really know what each specific one's for. You can just tell that they're pinging every few seconds, and they're just radars.
I'm gonna use my telepathy speak to say, "Hello there, Flant."
You can't just say it. I'm like 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
This is here.
Aureus, are you hiding or anything, or are you just standing there?
No, I'm just standing there.
Okay.
You're just trying to be dramatic.
But yeah, Timothy, you have your back to him. And then all of a sudden, you hear the voice again, sounding like Aureus in the back of your head. And yeah.
I turn around and like poke my head out and look over here in like this general area.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hard to describe. Do I see Arias?
Yeah, you do. You see him standing there looking at you.
I'm gonna say, buddy, go away. I will always tell Gabe to go away, even if it's Flan.
I don't think I can do that just yet. Just want to make sure you're not up to anything.
That boy's friend, and tell you to come check up on me.
You can say that.
Well, as you can see, I'm not up to anything. I gesture at the radars and accentuate their untinkered withness using my gestures.
Yeah, you're just standing by this important-looking computer thing.
Well,
Really nothing wrong with that at all.
I have no history of messing with important computer things.
If
Even
you're
though
gonna mess
this
with any
is...
computer, I would rather you mess with mine.
You got a computer?
In my room.
You look up for... No, I don't say that. I don't say that. No. That's not a cowboy thing to say.
This is the space internet. I'm sure there's an infinite amount of space porn.
Okay.
Actually, there's currently 0 net neutrality on the internet from space.
Oh, rip.
It was deleted.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. What do you say?
I say, well, as you can see here, suppose I got myself my own computer. And I gesture at the radars again.
But that's an important computer. And with mine, you can do way funner stuff. Assuming funner is a word.
It is not.
Fun ain't a word, buddy.
Funner can be a word if you say it. Doesn't matter.
It's not a word, Adolin.
Get the point.
Yeah, suppose I do. So, you gonna stay here?
Do you come with me to my computer?
No way.
I guess I'll just stand over here then.
You have fun with that, buddy. I walk past him and I look at this other important looking computer.
Okay, let me look at that.
Tell me
Okay.
what it looks like.
Ooh.
Why 2/2?
It's like you're supposed to add 2 and then like divide the whole thing. So you rolled the
That would be a 3.
in total. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So hold on. Back to Adolin. You hear there's the slight beeping on your computer again.
Rennie, what is it?
Oh yeah. I calculated how long it'll take you to get to Calum. Then it's about it's about a 3 days journey, considering we're about halfway there.
Is there anything interesting on the way there?
Not not that I know of. Let me look for something. And then he kind of you just hear just various beeps and stuff like go through as he like searches. And we'll go back to Timothy. What were you saying?
I want to check out this cool computer machine.
Okay. Yeah. You go up to it, and it's a thing. It has multiple screens on it. It has like 2 screens on this side, 2 screens on this side. It's got a chair there, and then under this big thing right here is a giant screen. It's got keyboards for both sides. But yeah, I want you to roll me a computers check.
Again.
You keep going around, messing around with all the different computer-like things.
That is my fault, but
You can't complain about the rolls if you're gonna. Okay.
Well, he can complain, but he'll have to do them anyways.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you look at this, and it looks pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you saw it when you were when you were poking around the other ship. You can see it's like a it's used to communicate with other ships that are nearby, and you can tell the big screen is you'll be able to see their face. You know, when you'll be able to basically talk to them. Like it's basically like FaceTime, except on
It's space time.
the spit. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. That is beautiful. But yeah, it's basically like a FaceTime kind of thing. You can kind of, I mean, excuse me for comparing it to real things, but you can, yeah, you can tell that that's what it's used for.
I look at Arias and I look at the computer and I say, "Y'all want to make some prank calls?" That's what Timothy does.
Something tells me that that's a bad idea.
Nah, it's fine to make space prank calls. Not much they can do to us. After all, we got me and we got Adolin. That's all you need. And I sit
Somehow
down.
I think browsing the internet would be more fun.
Nope. I will respectfully deny that. I will attempt to persuade Arias to make prank calls with me.
You don't roll
Oh.
against other players, you just try to convince them.
Yeah, so you basically have to do
Yes.
your best to actually like convince him, like using your
Yes.
words, no rolls.
NPC interaction is different than player interaction.
That's always fun.
Eglin's
I
gonna
say
be
to
looking for
Arias,
food over here.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, all right.
y'all, sure, you don't want to make some space prank calls. There could be some very good benefits. We might access some kind of government ship and know exactly where they are, so we can take them down.
Why would we need to do that exactly?
Because we're rebels. The government is bad.
There's 5 of us versus
Yeah.
an entire empire. Somehow I think that's a bad idea.
Well, that's just your opinion, Arias. And I sit down and I start looking for ships to prank call.
Okay, well, you look through.
Do I hear any of
And-
this conversation from grabbing a snack?
Please don't.
You don't, because these doors are currently closed.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, Flant, you get on to the computer. You kind of you get onto it, and then there's a what was I gonna say? Sorry. You get onto it, and then it opens up, and you see that there's only one other ship nearby.
That'd be Verina's ship, right?
You don't know.
Well, I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna attempt to
Well,
contact the ship.
It basically says what the model of the ship is.
Well, I attempt to contact the ship nonetheless.
Why is the sun brighter? Why is the day lighter? What makes the blue of the sea?
When you've got 30 feet of
Yeah, you
if
got
you,
30 feet.
if you're trying to like tell me that he's currently doing something he shouldn't be, then you could just come over here to get like within 30 feet and then notice that I'm actually right there.
Yeah, you are within 30 feet. You just don't know that he's over there.
Yeah, I would think he's in his room, so I would go to where I think I could telepathically notify him, which would be like right there.
Okay. So yeah,
Oh, hey,
you.
look, it's Aiden. It's
Wait.
trying to prank call some people.
Aeglin
I regret
he
nothing.
speaks telepathically whenever he's talking to Aureus. Alright. Time to kick his ass.
Beepo's here too. You guys
Yeah.
are just gonna gang up on me?
So Arias, you talk to Adolin using your actual voice, right?
Yeah, I used my voice.
Yeah. So Beepo, he kind of wanders in to see what's going on behind Adolin, and he actually jumps up onto your shoulder.
Flint, what exactly are you doing?
Just trying to make some good communications, partner.
And you
With
guys see
who exactly?
Anyone who's willing to talk, partner.
And Aeglin's going to look on the screen.
Okay. Flant, did you do anything with the? You saw that it had the, the make and model of the ship. Did you do anything with that when you saw it? Like that was before Aureus went out there.
This is such a horrible idea. Is there like a thing where you have to like press a call button? Because I clicked on it.
Okay, so you basically just, yeah, you tap on the name and then, it comes. You see 3 dots appear on the screen, and then yeah, back to what now? Adolin, Aureus, and Flant. You see, right after you guys get done talking, you see Verena Starsoul. She appears on the screen, and she goes, "Yes, recruits. What do you need?"
Howdy.
And
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Flint, is there a reason why you're calling the captain?
Well, I know there's oughta be, otherwise I wouldn't be calling the captain.
Then why don't you let the captain know what you want to say?
Because I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry, Captain. and I hang up.
Wait, hold on. Before you do that, Flan, I want you to roll a persuasion check for the captain.
Okay.
What is this
I really
persuading?
should have put some ranks into persuasion. I'm horrible at it. Let's see.
Well,
You're
that
gonna
could
be getting into
be
trouble
part
like
of your
this all the time.
character.
Where is perception, physical science, piloting, profession? I don't
It's
see
diplomacy.
it. Yes, diplomacy. Yes, that one.
Yes, because it's
I actually do have a bonus. It's just +3.
yeah.
Same
you
thing
got
under a
6.
different name.
Let me roll for.
If she rolls a 1, then I will throw a party.
Little. Hold on a minute. Something's going on.
Yes, this is my plan.
There it is. Okay. Yes. Let's do that. Wonder, will it actually work on here? She's gonna roll her sense motive to that. That did not. I don't understand why the computer is not showing any of the numbers, so I'm gonna do it on here, where it has the numbers. That's
Yeah, if it's not working right, then you might just have to take the hard way and type out all of your rolls.
yeah. What sense motive? What's the bonus to that from which ability score?
Sense motive is wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
So it should just do wisdom because there's no. Okay. All right. Yeah, she got a 12 in total,
Damn it!
and so she you said that you forgot what you were gonna say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she yeah, she looks visibly displeased, kind of annoyed, and she goes, "How did you forget what you were going to say?"
Well, I just did, didn't I?
No, I think I think there's a different reason you're trying to call me. I don't know
Captain,
what. Yes.
will we be receiving our new orders from the planet? From Patcham?
Once you deliver the package, yes, you will talk to the other rebel leader there. She will tell you further instruction.
All right. Thank you, Captain. I'm going to go ahead and end this call.
Okay, but one question.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no.
Has that one Flant, has he been messing around with everything? I caught him messing around with some of the buttons on my ship.
Yep, I'm about ready to shoot him.
Lies.
All right, Arias, please make sure Adolin doesn't murder this guy. But you, and then she looks at Timothy. She goes, "You better keep your hands where they belong."
Knew it was a bad idea.
Yes, ma'am, Captain, ma'am. And I salute her.
And
Flant against the world in here.
Yeah, so she just nods, and then the screen goes black.
Alright, I'm trusting you with my life.
I'm
Flant,
trusting you not to
this
mess
is the
up.
second time now I have asked you not to touch anything.
Is it?
So Beepo on Adelin's shoulder, he kind of perks up a little, and he looks at you, Flant, and he goes, Yes, Beepo thinks that you are quite the troublemaker.
Oh, I think I like this guy, maybe. Perhaps. I think he's into my antics, possibly. Uh, I say, maybe I am, maybe I amn't.
And he kind of tilts his head at that, and he goes, Beepo doesn't know what that means, but Beepo most definitely thinks that you are one seeking trouble. My voice is slipping for Beepo.
Trouble
Flint.
my own name, Depot. Timothy Trouble Flant.
Flat, you touch one more thing you're not supposed to, and I will be forced to take action.
With your giant cannon?
Don't touch anything else. Nothing computer-like. You hear?
Yes, sir. And I'm very obviously trying not to laugh.
And you said very obviously, so yes, Adolin and Arrays, you guys see that he's trying to hold back laughter.
And Adolin is
Keeping an
just
eye on
going
you.
to start walking off.
Oh yes, time for trouble. It's Team Rocket. Prepare for trouble and make it double.
Telepathically, Aureus, let me know if he does anything.
You got it.
I look at Beepo and I say, "Howdy, Beepo."
Beepo is. God, I can't. I'm losing it.
Crap.
Yeah, I know. Beepo has not heard anybody say howdy in a very long time.
Well, it's part of my traditions. Saying howdy to people is just how I greet.
That's a very strange tradition. Where are you from?
I'm from Earth. And I come from a place on Earth. It's called Texas. Lots of people like me there. Wear hats like this, and I point to my hat, kind of tip it at him.
Just a quick question out of
Curiosity.
no, just out of character, out of D&D right now. Yeah, I was about to ask if you were from Texas,
Yeah.
because I heard you mention it.
Yep. I'm in Texas right now.
Adolin would be a better flam than any of us.
Okay. So he looks at you and he goes, Beeper thinks that is a strange tradition.
Well, I'm sure you got a few traditions that maybe Arrays here would find strange too. And I look at Arrays.
If one of those traditions is messing with computers, that is certainly a strange tradition.
Well, us Texans have natural curiosity.
Beepo has never heard of this place called Texas. Beepo has never been to Earth to begin with. What's it like in this place, Texas? And he kind of enunciates Texas.
Well, have you ever been to a desert before? Because it's a lot like that. I actually know nothing about Texas.
So this will be great.
Yeah.
So I'm just assuming everything based off of my knowledge
Based off
of Wild West
stereotypes.
movies. Yeah.
Movies and stereotypes. Yep, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Adolin.
Yeah, no, Tweak currently lives in Colorado, but he was born here, so this will be fun.
He does not sound like he was from Texas at all.
That's because Austin is Little California.
I did not know that.
It's a big tech city.
And Flant, what'd you say again? You said
I described Texas accurately and non-stereotypedly.
okay,
Definitely.
and Beepo goes. He goes. Beepo has been to the desert. Have you ever been to the planet of Harena? Oh, that place is literally a desert planet.
Can't say I have, partner, but sounds like I'd get along mighty fine there.
It's not a fun place to
thanks,
be.
yeah.
There's it's very sandy there, and a lot of wind goes through there, and sand plus wind is never a good thing.
I suppose it ain't. You got hats there?
Beeper does not wear hats. Beeper likes his long ears to flow in the wind. Beeper thinks hats are stupid.
Well, to each his own. I try to hide the incredibly offended tone in my voice. Hats are great. Hats are amazing, buddy.
So, Aeglin is gonna grab some supplies out of the cabinet, then go into his room and build a grenade.
What?
Okay,
Sounds fun.
so that stuff would actually be more out of the toolbox in Tweak's room.
Yeah, well, I have an ability to just take scraps and stuff.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you just find bits and scraps in the closet. Let me actually put where the closet is. Yeah, you find bits and scraps in the just useless junk in the closet, and yeah, you start working on a grenade.
Fine.
So, yes, thank you. So yeah.
and I build an improvised frag grenade.
All right. Yeah. That takes 10 minutes.
Yep.
All right. So, I'm assuming
Aw.
Flant and Arias, you guys, what are you guys doing during that 10-minute time?
Well, I think I'd like to
Sure,
get
you
to
don't
know
want to mess
people.
with my computer instead?
Nah, I think this little partner here, and I like gesture at people. I continue. I think this little partner here, I think he's mighty fine. I think I'll have a nice conversation with him. So Tyler can really get that voice going.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up with no voice.
You're right.
Since it'll be a Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, Bebo, he kind of nods his head, and you can see his long ears kind of flap, and he goes, yes, Bebo would like to talk to the one that you call Flant.
That's me, Timothy Flant. Timothy Trouble Flant.
You want to go sit by the closet? Or stand or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Plant Beepo.
What?
What'd you say?
You guys want to go stand by the closet?
Man. Mischief.
Bebo looks at Timothy and then to Arias, and he goes, Bebo could go over to the closet. Bebo is quite hungry right now.
Give a sack of carrots with you.
Yeah, he just has a floating sack of carrots with him. 24/7, definitely.
Glenn says, well, I'm starting to feel a little hungry too. Why don't we go over to the closet and grab something to eat?
Yes, Beeper would like that. Then he goes over.
I think I just heard Adel inside.
You what?
I think I just heard Adel inside. Something I'm doing must be pissing him off. The one is that not the case?
I did not actually just sigh.
Neither did I.
Lies.
There, major sigh.
You too.
And then for speed's sake, Adolin, you make the grenade, and then you three eat, and then Beepo just kind of plops onto the bed, and he takes it. He curls up and takes a nap, and then if you guys don't have anything else to do, then we'll say a day passes.
Are any of my stamina points restored by eating food?
No, it's with rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
if the day passes and you guys presumably sleep, everything would
Okay.
restore.
Aeglin is going to be drinking one of his alcohol that he has for special occasions.
For
And
special
he's going to
anyone
try
who
to
picks
curb this
Nancy's-
headache with alcohol.
Yeah, so you open it, and then as soon as you do that, Beepo, his ears perk up in his slumber, and he slowly puts his head up, and he goes, Beepo smells. Beepo smells one of those feel-good drinks.
People ain't getting none of mine.
Oh, come on, Beepo needs some too.
Nope. As he takes a long swig of whiskey.
I want Flint to hear this and sneak into Angelin's room. I'm gonna stop there because that is the stupidest idea ever. Actually, wait, what's my sneak check?
I'd like to remind you, Flant, that you don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah, but I mean,
Just saying.
hypothetically,
Oh, okay.
so a day passes, I take it, and Abelin's drinking.
Oh, he's wrong way. I'm assuming. Yes, yeah, a day passes, and this would be in like the morning. Actually, if you're drinking, it'd probably be more like in the middle of the night, while
I mean,
everyone's getting ready to go to bed.
I've got one, like, glass of whiskey, so it doesn't
Okay.
take long.
Yeah.
All I'm
Alright, so
drinking
yeah,
is one
we'll
glass.
just say that you drink that kind of in the night.
Yep, I drink
and
that,
then-
go to bed. Next day.
Yeah.
In the morning,
Yes.
Aeglin is going to get up, get ready, not put his armor on. Always have my knife with me, but my big gun is in the room. And gonna plug Rennie into the computer and check course.
Okay. You plug him in, and he goes, "Oh, that tickles," and he and he. Oh man, I love that. Anyway, you see on the hologram that you still got a little bit to go, and it still says it says approximately 2 days.
Just making sure we're on course. Yep. And then Aeglin's going to get breakfast.
Okay. While this is happening, I want. Well, or what about resolve points? Are those filled up too?
No, but as far as I know, nobody's used any.
I have.
You,
I don't know
when
when
did
that
you?
was.
I don't recall you ever using one, because
Oh.
those are used for like things like being close to death or getting really good on rolls. And from what I remember, you haven't used any.
Well, I am going to exit the room and see Adolin and try to sneak past him so he doesn't yell at me again for something I very clearly didn't do.
So you try to sneak past Adolin?
Yes, I don't want him to notice me. I'll roll stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
And
be stealth versus perception.
yeah, so Adolin, you roll your possession.
Not possession, perception.
That's what. Okay. You have a heart attack and die.
Oh.
That's why you don't correct the DM.
Nice. We also rolled the exact. Hold on, did we? Never mind.
19.
Well, I rolled
rolled a
higher than him
14.
either way, so we.
Oh, we
Yeah,
both have a
okay.
+5 to that.
So, Plant, you slowly, but still quietly, make your way out of your room, and you kind of tiptoe to the hallway, and you see that Adolin is kind of just sifting through the food stuffs in there.
Would I get a perception if he passes by my room?
Is your door open?
No, it wouldn't be.
Okay,
Adolin
then
is pulling
you
out some
wouldn't.
space cereal
Space-O's.
with marshmallows.
You
With
should get
marshmallows.
cameos. Come on, man.
Yes, if you didn't know, which you didn't. Yeah, yeah, it's a signature dish,
Buy
cameo.
cameos.
I feel like it's a play on communism and capitalism and all that.
No, it's communism cereal. You
Well,
eat
I
it
mean,
and you get
you're selling something like capitalist, like all capitalist like, and you're calling it cameos.
That
That's just-
isn't oxymoron, isn't it? I should have thought that through better. I wanna. While I'm sneaking, I wanna sneak into Adolin's room and check up on my friend Beepo. This is incredibly stupid. He's going to kick my ass. Let's do it.
Adolin, did you leave the doors closed?
Yeah, I mean, I don't lock my room, but door is closed.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, both doors are closed, and you open the door, and you see just Beepo kind of curled up, like still sleeping on the bed. Like he's like at the foot of the bed, just kind of sleeping.
This is my new friend. I don't have anything on me that I could give him. And it would be incredibly stupid to try and look in Adolin's room for anything I could give him, wouldn't it?
Hey, it's whatever Flant would do.
Alright. Then, would that be perception?
Is there an investigation?
No, the only skill is intimidate. So,
Oh.
perception.
Yeah, just do that.
I look for anything that I could give to this. Oh.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of you look around and you're just looking for anything to give to him, like what, like food or something.
Food, drinks, any kind of jewelry I could hide in my. I mean, I could give to him.
So you okay? You kind of look around and you just kind of see all the basic stuff. You know, the bed, the bookshelf, the old fashioned computer, the chair.
Rip. Well, in an attempt to remain alive, I exit the room from this door.
Okay, so you walk through, and did you close any of the doors when you entered them?
Yes.
Okay, so you go out and you close the door, and yeah, you're up at the front now.
Okay. Time to pilot the ship now. Alright. Well, I'm done with my morning activities. I'd eat
is-
breakfast, but Adolin. Hmm, I'm not gonna mess with that guy.
Adolin is actually grabbing multiple bowls and setting out a few different four bowls of. Well, actually, make that 5 bowls of cereal.
Okay. And you've been around the ship, and you kind of you know you don't really have a designated like dining spot. Like you don't have like an actual like table or anything,
Is there any? There's no counter or
except
anything.
for like this thing up here and your desks. And wait, what did you ask?
Is there any counter or anything? Pull down counter or something?
No, it's just a closet. Uh, there's a refrigerated part, and there's just a regular for the food stuffs. And yeah, you don't have like an actual like like pull down
Okay.
counter or
Well, I
anything.
mean, I'll just knock on the doors and give them to people.
Okay, so yeah, you knock on the door, and then Tweak, he a little bit after he answers, and he opens the door, and you can see he still looks pretty tired. He he yawns, and then he looks up at you.
I hand him a bowl.
Is it an empty bowl?
No, it's a bowl
Or,
of
okay, so
cereal
it's
and
got
milk.
Spaceos. All right.
Spaceos.
Yes. So you hand him a bowl of Spaceos with the spoon still in it, and then he kind of nods, and then he walks over to his desk, and he starts eating, and kind of just starts like tinkering with little things.
And I do the same with Aureus. I knock.
I gave.
Hello.
Telepathically, as normal.
Yeah.
Spaceos. As I proffer a bowl.
Sure. Thanks.
Do I see Flant?
Hopefully not.
No, yeah, you see him just kind of. What are you doing over there, Flant?
Well, wouldn't that be a perception
Okay.
since he's not actively looking at him?
Well, I mean, he kind of gives you that, and then, I mean, he's just kind of standing there. Kind of in the middle.
All right. Do I see Adolin first?
Were you looking over that way?
What kind of yeah?
Yeah, you'd see him walk over or walk up to Arias' room and knock on the door, and you can see he's holding food.
I do the stairs next to me go up or down?
Stairs, they go down, and then not wait. These go down, and then you see this little part. There's like a ladder up against here. They only go down like 2 feet maybe.
Is this a wall? This brownish part?
That's just yeah. It's what was it? It's not a wall. It's like a floor thing. Like this main outer part is a wall. This is just like a different like floor change.
Okay.
Is there another floor to the ship?
As far as you know, there's not. There's just this, and then the part that you climb the ladder down to get to.
I wait for him to be looking at me. And when
Flant?
he's looking,
You want them Spaceos?
sure.
And I offer him a bowl of cereal.
Flant accepts the cereal. You didn't poison this or anything, did you?
Poison. I don't use poison.
Right. I take the Spaceos, but I'm not gonna eat them because they're probably poisoned.
And then Eglin goes into his room, puts a bowl down for Beepo, and sits in his chair and eats a bowl.
Beepo sniffs
Okay.
it a little bit, and then he starts eating it.
And he's just gonna be eating breakfast for a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
And so the three of you, or the four of you, including Beepo, are in your rooms just eating, and then suddenly, Flant, you're just kind of chilling out there, and all of a sudden you hear this you hear this beeping from over here. You hear this loud beeping noise from over there, and then Adolin too. You hear from your from Rennie. You hear, "Oi, I got something for you here."
okay.
Rennie, what is
Flant,
it?
you don't hear Rennie's voice, but
Yeah.
Adolin does.
Wait, I should take
Yeah.
a spoonful of my actual food and talk with my mouth full.
I'm gonna completely ignore Adelin's previous warnings and just kind of look at the computer.
Okay. So Adolin, you asked. What did you ask, Adolin?
What is it?
So you hear Rennie say, he goes, excuse me, he doesn't do that. He goes, I'm getting some unknown transmission here from some unknown ship out there.
Spooky.
Are you able to pick it up, or do you need me to plug you in?
Oh, I mean, I've got it from over here, but it's over on the hologram too. It's really unknown, and it's kind of hard to pick up.
The hologram wants to-
Agelin is
It's
going to leave his half-eaten bowl of cereal on his desk, get up and go to the hologram.
okay. And Flant, what are you doing over there?
I'm looking at the hologram and trying to decipher the contents of the hologram that I am looking at and attempting to decipher the contents of.
All right. So you
As
see,
Agelin comes up, Flant, get out of the pilot seat.
And I get out of the pilot seat and attempt to not run away.
attempt to not run away.
Yeah, make a very valid attempt to not be intimidated.
Okay. So yeah, what you saw over there, it was still beeping. You tried pressing a few different things, I'm assuming, but nothing happened.
Yep, I pressed a few things before Adolin left his room. A few random buttons.
Yeah, nothing really happened. Like with the transmission.
Agelin plugs Rennie in.
All right, you. Oh, I just got a noise on my computer. It's like you actually plugged them in.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Hold on. So you you plug him in and he goes, "Oi, that tickles." Like every other time.
Always.
And then you see this this hologram appear on it, and you see it's like you see the you see this human woman, and the image is like kind of distorts, like, and as it distorts, you can kind of hear static coming from Rennie. But yeah, you can you see her. She looks relatively kind of just beat up, sort of. And from what you can hear, it kind of sounds like uh, help. It's attacked and need assistance. And then that's all you pick up.
Rennie, how far away is this?
Let me calculate that, sir. And
I told you there was some merit into trying to communicate with the ships.
you hear, yeah. The ghost. You hear some buttons or some beeping, I mean, and you can tell it's something pops up under the transmission that you're getting on the hologram, and it says it's about an hour and a half away.
All right, set a course.
All right then, sir. I'll do that. What you think it is?
A lady in distress. I'm going to help.
Why, of course, sir. I would expect nothing less from you. And then he sets the course, and then it kind of the ship makes this it makes a sharp turn, like a sharp left turn, and it starts going, that way. And yeah, is there anything you do? Is there anything any of you do in that hour and a half?
Aelin will start suiting up and telepathically let Aureus and Tweak know.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Suiting up. That's it.
Flant, Arrayus, anything you guys do?
Hmm. If it wouldn't be incredibly stupid of me, I'd try to go. What am I saying? Of course, they're gonna do something stupid. I look at Adolin and I say, mind if I enter your room to talk to Beepo?
Well, let me suit up first.
Alright, you do. And I give him finger guns.
So, Aelin. I talked to Beepo to let him know, and I was like, Beepo, Flat wants to talk to you.
And he was still sleeping when you came in, and you wake him up, and he stands up, and he stands up on his 4 back paws, and with the 2 in front, he kind of does this, like, he stretches them out. They're like super little, but he stretches them out, and then he does this like big yawn, and his ears go back when he's doing it, and he looks at you and he goes, Beepo decided to take an after breakfast nap.
I can see that. We had trouble
Well,
incoming. Hour and a half away.
trouble?
Damsel in distress.
Oh, okay. That's like a typical. Okay. I wonder what the problem is.
I don't know, but we got a message.
Beepo is just weird voice Tyler, isn't it?
Is what?
Beepo
Yeah.
is just weird voice Tyler.
Yeah. It's literally me, except in a weird voice. No, I'm starting to slip, like I've been saying. So anyway, he goes, Beepo thinks this might be a trap.
Look, you just imagine it's Twitch, okay? Or not Twitch, Lilo and Stitch. That's what I meant. Stitch.
Yeah,
Twitch.
that's.
I don't know why I said Twitch.
Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, it's kind of Stitch right now. That's interesting. Yeah, you got a little Stitch on board.
Hopefully, it's not superhuman, kind of, or supernatural strength. That would be fun.
Yeah, little Beepo has supernatural strength. But anyway, yeah, he tells you that he thinks it might be a trap.
It doesn't matter. I'm going anyways. Now go see what Flat wants.
Beepo doesn't like that, but okay. And then walks outside.
Morning, Beepo. Sleep well?
I slept as well as I can, or as well as I can.
Good to hear. You have any clue about Adolin tell you what's going on?
Yes, he told me that there was a damsel in distress kind of situation going on, and I told him it might be a trap, but he dismissed that idea. or that thought.
Well, looks like he. Timothy thinks about this for a moment. Well, not much we can do. I mean, well, unless we all tried to take him down together, but, well, I don't think that'd be in our best interest.
Wait. Is Beepo thinking... Are you... Wait a minute. Is Beepo hearing this correctly? Are you trying to take down Adrian?
Nah. That ain't my intention. But if he gets us into some kind of trap, then, well, the others aren't going to be happy, so I'll do what they do.
Well, Beepo can handle himself in a trap. Did you know Beepo is a master of... Beepo is a master of the long-lost tradition Kung Fu fighting.
Kung Fu fighting? I heard of it before, but...
Yes. Doesn't matter, though. Yeah. So, what did you want to talk to me about?
Well... I don't know.
You don't know what you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, I figured... we're friends, right?
Sure, why not? Whatever
Timothy
makes you
nods.
happy.
Alright. It occurs to me... these aren't bookshelves, they're, like, clothes racks. I never noticed that. So...
Well, okay, they have clothes there, but they also have a bookshelf. In each room. Except for yours, because your room sucks. But anyway.
Because your room is our radar station.
I have the laser button, so...
Actually, no, the laser button was right here.
Oh, did you move your cot?
Yeah, let's say I did.
Yeah, you moved your cot, down all the way down here, right?
Yes.
By the radar looking things?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, he's sleeping in a pot.
Oof.
So, about 10 minutes later, Aegelin emerges from his room, fully suited up in Lashunta ring armor, and sits in the pilot seat, plugs Rennie in. Rennie, I want full power to scanners. We need to see if there's anything else out there.
Yes, I will. I'm all eyes, I suppose. Even though I don't actually have eyes. You get the point. And then the main radar shows up as a hologram on there. And it pings. And you don't see anything in your immediate vicinity.
Keep the radar up. I want to know as soon as we see something. And Aelin looks back at Flant. Flant, have you ever used a ship gun before?
Well?
Other than randomly pushing the button.
I've done it a few times, yeah. I haven't.
Wait, so you haven't in actuality, but you're saying you have?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a bluff check. This is great.
Timothy just likes messing with everyone.
And then, Adolin, you roll me a sense motive.
Yeah!
Oh, nice!
Alright, Flant.
This is the best possible outcome.
You may need to get into the gunner's seat. I'll let you know if we find anything out here.
Alrighty. Can do, Captain?
I'll take
Okay,
the.
so
I guess I'll take the lead before Avery gets back, because he'll probably be trying to take the lead after he gets back. Knowing him.
okay, so you've kind of become the unspoken captain, like the like the like the captain that nobody ever officially said there was a captain, but you've kind of taken the leadership role.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Flan, you know that the weapon button is over there.
Yeah, the pew pew one.
Yes, pew pew.
I hope I didn't, like, hit anything when I was testing it earlier.
You don't know.
Then it probably doesn't matter.
Okay. So do you go over there or something
Over where?
to the seat?
This one?
Yeah, where
Alright.
Adolin told you to go.
Yes, I go there and I crack my knuckles. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try and do this while still keeping my push back button on. There we go. That's good enough. And I get ready to fire whenever we need to fire.
Okay. So it'll load. Hold on. Actually, there aren't any. Or wait. Let's go over here. Okay. All right. So, Beepo, he is as soon as you sit down in the chair, he jumps up onto like all of the. He jumps up onto that control center with the grace of a cat,
Careful,
and
careful.
he jumps up there, and you can see him maneuver and avoid the buttons and
I'm
the
gonna try and
control
be
lever and
pushing a button, and I'm gonna roll a 1, and I'm just gonna smack him.
stuff. Yeah, I was afraid he was gonna roll a 1 on that or something. I don't know, but yeah. So he gets up there, and then he looks at you and goes, "Do you really know how to use this thing?"
Well, what they don't know won't hurt them.
So you don't know how to use this thing.
I know how to push a button.
You know, it might be best if you let the professionals do this.
You a professional fire?
That's not the proper term. But yes,
Fire.
I know very well how to use this.
Well, alright. We'll work as a team. You'll do all the button pushing, and I'll ensure this chair doesn't go to waste.
Beeper doesn't like that.
It's a brilliant plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
very.
Actually, we'll make it interesting. I want you to roll me a persuasion.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, let's miserably fail again. I'm gonna roll a 1. Calling it now.
Ooh. Oh man. Okay, so that was his
Oh,
sense
nice.
motive. Not sense motive. His persuade. Yeah, you rolled diplomacy, and yeah, he rolls that, and you can tell he's didn't work. So anyway, he looks at you and he goes, Beeper thinks that's a very stupid idea.
Fair.
It's fair indeed. Now get out of my seat.
If you say so. And Flant, Lord of Flantage, is now there. No, he'll stand there so Adolin doesn't suspect anything.
And he jumps onto the seat, still with the grace of the cat, and then he just sits there. He sits there, like with No, well, yeah, he sits there. Is what I'm saying. And then Flant, you hear, and from Beepo, you hear, what are you going to do now?
Me? Well, I'll see if there's anything that needs being done when we get there. Maybe, say, they need a man to board the ship, and, well, I think I'll be their man.
Whatever. And then he just scoots a chair and he starts looking at all the buttons and stuff on there.
Outside of RP game,
Mm-hmm.
our basic knowledge, would we know the stations of ships? Like there's a pilot, engineer, science officer, gunner. What else is there? And what does
Yeah,
the
you
ship
know
have?
those basics. Wait, so what did you say?
And
They
what
were.
does this ship have?
Yeah, I
I
was trying
actually have
to.
that pulled up right now.
Yeah, I was trying to
It's
find that.
captain,
Uh-huh.
engineer,
Yeah.
gunner, pilot, science officer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, those would be the positions you designate yourselves. But you're asking what was on the ship that could be used?
Yeah, like where would our stations be really?
Okay. The gunner would be there. Captain would be there. If there was a co-captain, they'd be there.
French co-captain.
The pilot would be here. Kind of going from here, checking up over here sometimes. The science officer would kind of be. Science officer would kind of be. I mean, there isn't really like super intricate technology on your ship. It's pretty basic stuff. So science officer would just kind of be checking up on all that stuff.
At the moment, not at the moment. It says that science officer uses computers, scanners, and other systems to identify threats and stuff. So I think
Yeah.
that would be by the radars.
Yeah. Okay. So science officer can be there, like where I put you,
I figured
but you're
it
not
would be
there.
back
So I just
here.
put that.
Comms and radars.
Yeah, that actually makes more sense.
Gotta figure this
Yeah.
stuff out.
Yeah. All
And
right.
then
Yeah. You go. Science officer would go there.
I figure engineer would be
Like right
in
there.
the bottom next to the engines.
Yeah. Engineer would be kind of checking up on that stuff, making sure things aren't broken.
Hanging out around those nuke signs.
Yeah. But yeah.
Alright. Just wanted to get that out of the way.
Okay.
Back in game,
So
Adolin
yeah.
real quickly is going to get up, go grab his bowl of cereal, then sit back down on the pilot seat and be eating while waiting.
Okay. And then you hear some beeping coming from Rennie.
Will people ever be?
You don't know.
What you got for me, Rennie?
Oh wait, I found that my my radar skills they weren't quite working right. We're we're a little closer to this thing than I anticipated. And you can see on the actual radar uh that pretty close to you, and you can actually see out the window. There's this like ship. It's kind of just floating there. It looks pretty heavily damaged.
Is there a way for us to communicate with other officers with like consoles and stuff in the ship?
Yes, with the FaceTime kind of thing you did with Verena
Just
over
within the
by the
ship?
pilot seat over here.
Alright.
Yeah, you could talk to the officer of a different ship, whatever ship's close to you.
Then Aelin's gonna open up a screen with Aureus. Aureus, Do you see anything on the radars?
Let me check it.
I felt like a voice there.
I think I've been doing that all day.
Should I make a computer check then?
You don't have to. You can see that there is something on the radar, and you're slowly getting closer to it.
There is a dot on the radar, and we're approaching it.
Alright, I see that too. Keep an eye out for any other ships. This might be a trap.
Got it.
Aelin is going to... Yeah, have Rennie do it. Rennie, try to open a comms channel with that ship. See if we can get in touch with anyone.
All right, then. I'm gonna need plugged into the system back. I'm gonna need plugged into the pilot system over there.
To the comm system?
Yeah, this thing, like right behind Arrayas.
Alright. Well, you can't do that from up here, plugged into this console?
No, the pilot. They have their own. They have the. I can't control the pilot. They have the most freedom on here. This up here, when I'm plugged into it, it controls most things, but not the pilot. Apparently, the makers of the ship found it too dangerous
The
for
pilot?
me to.
You mean comms?
Well, this is like the pilot seat slash FaceTime sort of thing is what I'm gonna call it.
Oh, that's the pilot. I thought the pilot suit was up here.
This is like it shows like the radar. It's where the captain would generally sit.
Okay,
Because you see in like Star Trek, the captain wouldn't pilot it, except for Verena.
Well, I mean,
But
I would be piloting it right now.
okay. Flant, is there anything you are doing?
Well, I'm gonna go in here and check out what. Well, that is my ruler, not my select tool. This is evil. I'm gonna go in here and check out this gunning do. It's the gunning do, yes.
Okay, what do you do with it?
I have a feeling that's not a gun station.
Push the yellow button.
Okay, before you do that,
Bye,
you
Flan!
yeah, you see an arrow right here, and it's pointing to this door. But that's all you see. And then you see just the major, just one button, yellow glowing button right up there.
I do not push the yellow button.
That's for getting rid of those dead bodies, you see.
Yeah. I feel like if I hadn't have said there's an arrow there, you would have just went flying out there. Like, well, new character. But yeah.
I'm gonna go back out and check out this doodly.
Okay. You can see it looks like it kind of like an old-fashioned like air pressure sort of thing, like oxygen flower sort of thing. You know what I mean? Regulates oxygen, but it looks really old-fashioned.
I attempt to use it. I just point it somewhere and try to pump the air.
Well, it's more like you see there's like one wheel sort of there. It goes two ways. It goes left and right.
Turn it right.
Okay. So you turn it right, and you can feel everything. Slowly, everything in the ship starts to feel really. It starts to feel like really. Wait, did I say air? That's not an air thing. That's not what I meant.
You can't tell me this after I've turned it on.
That's not what I. I didn't. I was thinking of a different thing on here. I'm sorry. Okay.
What you actually did was kill everybody.
Yeah.
Good job. We need to roll new characters.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was a vacuum seal.
I made a mistake. No, that you. Okay, so going back to that. Sorry, you. You see when you walk up to it that it's it controls. You know that's an old fashioned like gravity control thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, air's over here.
We have
I
a
got them
manual
mixed up.
gravity control on our ship.
There is.
Yeah, old fashioned.
Yeah. Uh.
Well, I
Yeah, you
mean,
guys know
new
that this is
fancy
kind of an
dandy ship of the lines have automatic gravity control. You see.
yeah. Yeah. You guys can tell that this is kind of sort of an older model of a ship. But you guys got it from, it was basically in the storage of the rebellion, and they gave it to you. So it's kind of a crappy ship compared to other ones, but
We need to come
yeah,
up with a ship name.
you do. But
Well,
yeah,
The crapshoot.
fantastic.
the flanter.
I like the crapshoot better.
Ship that plant shouldn't mess with.
Well,
So,
I mean,
Flant, you walk away from the manual gravity.
yeah. I look up for Adolin. Did I see him walking down to the tech
We're gonna
thing?
say
Communication.
he was down here the whole time.
Yeah, retcon
Okay.
that I was down here because I thought I was piloting from up there.
So you see up here, it's just empty. But
Then
yeah. What?
I'm gonna. Can I look for a gift for Beepo again?
In which room?
This one, of course.
Sure.
Worst possible one to be caught snooping around.
But
Okay, I'm gonna look around again. Let's hope I roll a 20 this time.
okay.
That is worse than what I got last
You
time.
just go in there and you find basically the same stuff as you did before.
Actually, that is the same thing I got last time.
You go in there and you basically find the same stuff as you did before.
Neat.
You don't find anything out of the ordinary, gift worthy.
I'll leave. And I'm gonna sit in the pilot seat, but not actually do anything.
Oh, that's
I'm
the
just
captain's
gonna-
chair, actually, not the pilot's seat.
Yeah, it's captain's chair. Adel's pilot's chair.
I'm gonna sit in the captain's chair and feel important about myself,
Okay.
and that's all I'm gonna do.
You can see on the radar there that you are getting really close to an object of some sort, and you can see out the window up here that it's a ruined ship.
Do I see any other dots on the radar?
You do not. It's still the one that you're getting really close to. So yeah, you guys get up to it, and you guys basically get up right next to it, and
Through
well, if you're right next to it, you guys can't really.
mouthfuls of cereal. Well, actually, no, I'm
Yeah.
telepathically communicating. Never mind. No mouthfuls of cereal. Orius, do you see anything other than the ship?
Nope.
Alright, I'm going to bring her up to boarding distance. Rennie, open a comms channel with that ship.
All right, yes, sir. And you, he gets on the same screen that you saw Flant was on, and then you can see
that.
you can see it has the name of the ship, and then it clicks into it. Rennie does, and then you just see the dots on the screen. A little bit, and then you see the same woman that you did in the transmission, except she's on the hologram, except she's you can see her in more detail now. You can see she has short black hair, and you can tell she's a female.
So
and
you are now obligated to save her.
Yes.
yeah, you can tell she from what you can see, you can just see her face and kind of her upper body. You can tell she has short black hair. She has a nose piercing. She has this kind of like rougher looking face. You know what I mean? Like a more serious looking face with these really piercing blue eyes. And she looks like really like beat up.
We got your distress call. What happened?
Uh, oh, thank you. Someone actually came to help me. I was attacked. You see, I should probably start with this. I'm Johnson, Kathy Johnson. I'm a merchant. I came from Calum, and I was attacked. I was attacked by some of those. I was attacked by some of those evil space demons, and I don't know if it was mentioned or not, but we'll say Verena Starsoul would have mentioned to you all that those black things you fought were space demons.
Of course, they're space demons. What else would they be?
Warhammer 40k.
No.
Chaos.
No. But yeah, she
I'm the
says
only.
that.
I'm the only person up front. Everyone's just fine with this.
Yeah, I mean, Beepo is there, sort of.
Beepo's cool.
But anyway, yeah, she explains that she was attacked by space demons.
Are you the only survivor of your ship?
Uh, yes, I am the. Unfortunately, yes. They came. They killed a bunch of people. I pretended to be dead. They stole all my trade. They stole all my trading goods and they left. Those stupid bastards.
All right, I'm going to attach our ship to yours.
Okay, if you can. As you can see, it's pretty heavily damaged.
Well, I will make the attempt.
Okay. So you kind of go under the ship, and then you go slowly make your way like up under it, and then you hear a click, and then the over here, Flan, you hear the click, and then you hear just this sliding door open above you.
Oh no.
I mean, the other two, you two know that you've clicked, but Flant, you hear it. You're right next to it, and it opens up right in front of you.
I quickly step out of the way of anything that might be coming down.
Well, it'd be right here. There's like a ladder there.
Johnson, I am attached to your ship. I will now head over there onto your ship to check it out.
Okay, thank you. And
I'm gonna Aiden will close comms and telepathically. Yeah, Orius, stay here and keep an eye on that radar. There might be more incoming. We don't know where these space demons went.
Good.
So Aiden is going to go up here. Beeple, I'm gonna be boarding their ship.
do you want people to come with you?
Stay on the guns. We might have more visitors.
You really think it's a trap?
We're dealing with space demons. I don't know what to expect.
That's a fair point. Beepo understands. And he just stays sitting there.
Flat, you want to come along to the other ship?
And
Their captain's the only one alive. They were attacked by space demons.
got it, partner. I'll come along with you.
Alright. Gonna climb that ladder.
Okay. Just
Splitting the party. Yay!
Yay!
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Just give me a minute here.
You know, before I leave the captain's chair, I let Orius know that I will contact him with Rennie if we run into trouble.
Got it.
Um.
Come on, we gotta have a musical number in this. We're gonna have a duet, Tyler.
Yeah. Okay.
We.
All right. Don't judge me for this,
Oh no.
but you're gonna have to really use your imaginations here, like big time.
Okay, so we're
Major,
not gonna have a
major, big
playthrough. We're
time.
just gonna RP.
You
Well,
guys
not
show
RP.
up. On this-
Realm of
Oh
the
wait. No.
Mind.
You okay? So just imagine it's like a really ruined ship, because I will admit this is a random encounter.
Okay, I mean, no
So
problem.
yeah,
Um,
this is all improv, which is fun. But yeah,
Nice.
you guys are in this. You guys board this like really like tore up looking ship.
does it have air?
Uh, it 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 does. You can see that she seems to be doing fine without without a spacesuit on. But by looking around, you can also tell that there are tears in this. There are tears, and she has a I want you to roll me a perception.
All
Both
right.
of us?
Yes, both of you.
Ooh.
Okay,
This
Flank.
is discrimination.
Yeah. Okay. Uh. All right. So, Adolin, you see that she has this small device connected to her nose. It's like right under it. It's like inside her nostrils. But it's like connected, and it seems to be giving her air, even though there is there's no actual air in the ship, but you can tell that she's getting air from that.
Okay.
And you all have those too. You're not wearing them, but you have them.
Oh, neat.
Does my suit have like a helmet or something? And I think it has
uh,
environmental protection.
so yes, if you were to put it, yeah, if you do have a helmet for that.
Lashunta Ringwear I think has.
Okay, so yeah, you just have your helmet of environmental protection. You have an oxygen thing in it. Flant, however, you have to put on your nose.
I equip the respirator of
Well, you
respiration.
know it's called an oxygenator.
Yeah,
Okay, an
let's just
oxygenator of oxygenation.
let's say
Yes.
mine is built into helmet.
Yeah. All right. So you guys walk up, and she's not holding her hands out like that. It's just really weird. Anyway, she's standing there at like a ruined like captain's quarters, sort of thing. Like captain, not quarter, captain. Like in Star Trek, like they have like the big open room, sort of thing, and everyone has their positions there. And the captain was like in the middle. Okay, well, so yeah, it's basically like an open like circle, and you see a bunch of like ruined computers and chairs and everywhere. And then you see like she's in front of like a ruined, expensive looking desk, and it's yeah, she's just kind of standing in front of it, and you can see there's one computer that's still kind of working on her arm, but she looks all torn up.
All right, Aelin is going to be wary but approach Johnson and
Okay.
telepathically, Aelin is Johnson. Are you all right?
What? What is that? What? Where is that coming from?
My name is Aelin. I mean,
Is that?
obviously, I am walking towards her in a suit.
Hmm. I'm not going to question your strange psychic powers because you are here to help me.
You never met a
But-
Lashunta before?
I've had my fair deals of trading, but I've always heard rumors of the Lashunta being able to telepathically communicate with people. I've never actually experienced it.
It's very enlightening.
Well, this ship is falling apart. We need to get you off of it.
Okay. Just you Adolin, you look around and you see that there are ruined things like computers, chairs, all that stuff. But you see that there aren't any you don't see any dead bodies around.
Johnson, where's your crew?
They're in the back. That's where we hid from them. Speaking of which, let me go get my stuff. And let me. Okay, so this is. Oh, that's not straight.
Can I see if she's trying to deceive me in some way?
You can roll a sense motive. And
Time
you
for
can see
that
that.
one. Oh,
Is,
well, hey.
wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, you can see that her story of what she told you of being attacked by the space demons, it doesn't exactly match up to what's going on here. Because first of all, you don't see any dead bodies, and second of all, everything is torn up. But it looks like it's more by gunshot, like large guns and different gunshots, and not claws and bite marks.
Adolin is going to point his big gun at Johnson. What actually happened here, Johnson?
What are you What are you doing? You can see I'm very hurt.
Space
You can
demons
see...
don't use blasters.
What are you talking about? Of course they don't.
So what
Don't you
actually
think I'm
happened here?
Space demons attacked, I told you.
And all of your crew just happened to all be in the back?
Yes, we ran and hid from them. That was our only option. Those big claws, they can tear through doors so quickly. But it was our only protection against them. I mean, we had guns and we tried shooting at them, but they're just too agile and fast.
You stay right where you are. Flant, and I'm going to just the same thing telepathically with Flant.
Plant has not been paying attention.
You're okay.
Flant, look around for any clues of what happened here. I think this may be a trick.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
That's a
Got it,
Star
Captain.
Wars reference. But okay. Okay, so Flant, what do you do?
I'm gonna look around, gonna try and search for any kind of clues as to what might have occurred here. He really shouldn't have picked me. I'm
You're the
terrible at
only one
seeing,
with me.
But yeah, he does have a point there.
Ask your computer to do it. Do a better job than Flant.
Again, you
But yeah.
hear Adolin telepathically. Check the back for crew.
Okay. I open the door to the back area.
Wait, hold on. This actually might be better. Beep, 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 beep. And everything turns black.
Oof.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Let me do this. Oh, you can see. No. Okay. There you go. So you can, the wall is not the wall. Well, it is a wall. It's the wall to the other. It's like, okay. So you see Plant, you see this circle right here. That's white. You can't see that. The circle right there. It's yeah, what I just described, like a command center sort of thing. Then there's a door right there, and yeah, it just leads into the back.
Are you actually drawing anything, or is it just explanation?
Yeah, I drew the half circle on the wall and entrance. That's all I'm gonna draw.
Okay, because I'm not seeing anything.
You're not seeing the circle, the half circle around her.
I don't see her at all.
It's interesting.
Are we still on the screen of our ship, in the ladder?
No,
Okay.
You're-
well,
you're-
looks to
you're
us like
in-
we are.
really?
Yeah, for the
Oh
Something
yeah,
thing
that's
it
right. First time using Roll20 as a dungeon master. Forgot to move you guys over.
There we go.
Yeah, see, okay. Yeah, you guys are standing there, and keep in mind this is improv, so
Yeah, this is fine.
yeah.
I just didn't know
Yeah,
you
pay
were
attention.
using a mat.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what you can see.
Oh, this is fun.
So there's the half circle command center. She's kind of standing right in front of the door. And then there's the wall. Wall looks pretty sturdy. Command center is destroyed. Everything else around the ship is destroyed. Door looks relatively unharmed.
So by the back, she meant behind her?
Yeah, through that door.
Johnson, why don't you open that door?
Oh wait, sorry. Did you say something?
Johnson, why don't you open that door?
That's what that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go back there and gather my stuff, and you said you were gonna take me with you, right?
Yeah, if you aren't trying to trick us.
Now, why would I try and trick you?
Because something seems fishy here. And I have been tricked by a lady before. It wasn't very nice.
Well, I'm sure that's terrible to hear, but please, I really need help. Isn't this enough proof? What else do I have to show you? I don't want to have to drag out a dead body.
Has she opened the door yet?
No, it's still closed.
Just open that door.
But I don't see any reason to.
You were gonna go back there anyways, weren't you?
Well, yes, I was, but
Then just go ahead and open the door.
Am
Well-
I hearing any of this?
yes, you are. You're right next to
Well,
Can I
Flant
make a
is,
sense
Aureus
motive check or
isn't.
something?
sense motive. Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get way higher than vision.
You're gonna get higher than a 17.
Oh, never mind. I have.
Yes, you are. You are gonna get higher than a 17.
Oh my god! Wow.
Holy Christ!
All right. So you see, or you can tell. You've seen your fair share of liars, Flant. You can see
I've
she.
seen, I especially see them when I look in mirrors.
But you can see she's exhibiting all of the tendencies that a lying person would. She's slightly sweating. She's not maintaining eye contact very well with anybody. She's kind of slightly darting her eyes around the room, kind of fidgety with her hands and her whole body in general.
All right. I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna interrupt the conversation. Like like a jackass, and I say, all right. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but I've seen my fair share of liars, miss. I know what you're doing.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I pull out my gun and point it at her.
Oh my god. Okay. That escalated quickly.
Timothy Flant is a master of communication, clearly.
Well, she
Clearly.
currently has a cannon, and what do you have? A pistol?
I also have you, Adolin.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I have a cannon, a reaction
Yeah.
cannon. You have a pistol,
Scary
right?
cannon.
Yeah, but
Yeah, basically, Adolin, you have a scary looking cannon, and Flant, you have a crappy looking pistol.
Really, mine is like a. I imagine it as like a big machine gun,
Yeah,
like
that's
one
what
of
I'm
those
thinking.
big light machine guns or something. Or
Yeah.
actually, would it be a? Would it be like minigun size? I don't think so.
I mean, it'd be like a heavy, kind of a heavy gun by weight and by size. Like, it looks like it's pretty big. But, okay, so you guys pull out. You guys pull out your guns, and she puts her hands up in the air, and you guys can see she currently doesn't have a weapon on her. And she goes, What is this? I don't have anything. I told you everything was stolen.
Hardner, you're a horrible liar. Open up that door, right behind you.
Well, I would like to, but I'm afraid if I put my hands down, you'll shoot me.
Don't worry.
We ain't gonna shoot. Open the door.
Yeah, we're just putting up our guns to make us look cool.
Okay, just wanted to keep in mind it's kind of a light looking door. Like the wall's metal, but the door it's like a cheap kind of plastic looking thing.
Something Space Demon could very easily
Yeah.
walk through.
Yeah. So it's like a cheap plastic looking thing. And she nods, she goes, "All right, fine. If you want to see the mass of dead bodies, you got it." And she opens the door and well, hold on, where's the yeah. So she opens the door and here's the door. And from it, as soon as she opens the door, she just there it is. She kind of just goes back, like she just runs straight back in there. And then this guy right here, he takes a shot at the first person in front of him.
I don't see a guy anymore.
I don't see a
Which
guy
would
either.
be... You don't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's right. Forgot that he's still GM overlay because I originally didn't have. I originally didn't have Fog of War on. Anyway, I realized he can't take a shot yet because y'all have to roll initiative.
I mean, he can take a surprise shot.
Well, I mean, considering how did those work? Those are like if he surprises you.
Well,
you
I mean,
guys were kind of
if
already expecting.
it's your choice. If you were wanting him to like just know to immediately shoot as soon as that door opens, then he can just shoot as soon as that door opens. It's up to you.
Okay.
Surprise round is if we
Okay.
don't like that can be either for us if we sneak to something and they don't suspect anything, then you can give us a bonus round before they even do anything, and then after the surprise round we roll initiative or we roll initiative, then the surprise round happens where we take actions but the enemy doesn't, and then normal combat starts. Or if the enemy surprises us, it's the other way around. That's how surprise rounds work.
Okay. But yeah, when he saw that door open, he immediately shot. The first thing he saw was Adolin. So
Of course.
let's down here. I'm gonna have to go in and fix all this. It's not. Okay. We'll roll. Actually, let's just go to this because that is being weird. So how are you guys doing?
I
Where
like
is initiative
doing
in this
jumping
one?
jacks.
You like what?
Dude.
What?
Yes.
What?
Okay, this will be better. And considering this is improv, I don't have to go back to the story on here, so I don't have to read anything. So I'll just roll that. Okay, what's your AC,
There
Adolin?
it is. Just a second. Let me roll that. Now that I found it. EAC, KAC. Which one?
Oh, that's right. KAC
15.
15. Oof. Okay. Yeah, he rolled an 18. So yeah, he takes this shot, and as soon as he sees the door open, he shoots, but he's kind of surprised to see there actually. He's surprised to see you with your giant gun, so he shoots, but it hits, not for that much. You take 2 damage to your stamina, which is fully healed. But yeah. And now everyone rolls initiative.
You want to bring up the combat tracker?
Yes. There we go.
I roll 2 or no?
Yeah.
No, wait. Okay, I was trying something, and there are things on there that you shouldn't see. So, don't look at it.
Oof.
Okay. So now all you see is Adolin on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Unprofessional of me, excuse me.
Aureus, I
I
don't
got
think
a
you need to roll
6,
initiative yet.
Yeah,
'Cause you're
it's
not-
just Flant and Adolin.
Yep.
Orez, you don't know what's going on. Neither does Bevo.
Oh, okay.
You got a 6. Let me add you. I don't like the decimals that it's doing.
I'm not sure how to stop it.
Okay, and we will and
We should rename we should rename all the enemies but face McGee.
wait, what?
Rename all enemies but face McGee.
You can if you really want.
I mean, you can call him whatever you want.
Okay. Did... yeah. I mean, they're already trying to kill you, so calling them names is it's all right, right? It's all good. Descending. All right. So yes, Adolin, it is your turn, and let me turn on more combat-esque music. But yeah, Adolin, it's your turn.
All right.
I found fantastic combat music that I'm sure Plant will like. We're gonna
Now,
put this on.
should I start this with a bang or just a shot? That is the question.
Tyler. 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 Tyler, no.
All right. Aelin is going to.
Okay.
Aelin is going to call out, Flat, we're leaving. Rennie, send a message to Aureus. Prep the ship for leaving. We're heading back down.
Oh yes, sir. And then
Take the ship down as we leave, Madeline.
and Arrays, you hear this Arrays, you get some beeping coming on your part, and then you hear Rennie. He goes, oh, it was a trap. Get everything ready. We're leaving. If you guys are running away, this music doesn't exactly fit, but it's okay.
All right. So, reaching into a pouch, Aegelin grabs his improvised frag grenade and throws it right there. So from there, 15 feet in every direction.
Okay, so it would look. Let's get this.
The attack doesn't
And-
matter. It's just damage.
So
Ooh,
15 by
owie,
15.
Ouch, my frag.
Is that what you said?
15 feet. So
And it lands right. Okay.
that's the range in one direction. That would be in the other. And it deals 4 damage. DC 14 to half that.
Okay. DC 14. Okay. So they
DC 14 reflex save for half.
yeah. Da. Okay. 14 and then wow. Okay. They rolled. Okay. So they take all right. So, yes, Adolin, you throw this grenade in, and then shortly after you hear a loud kaboom, and then you hear the guy that just shot you. He goes, ugh, like he's been hit a little bit, and then you from inside there you don't see anything, but you hear a woman, and she wait did this. There it is. From in there, you hear a woman scream, "Get them!" And
Irks me her a woman, but oh well.
it's,
And just a reminder, Flint, I just called out that we're leaving.
Got it, partner.
And then
doesn't
Aegelin's
follow
going
forward.
to move to cover the ladder.
what would you say? I'm sorry.
Just reminding Flint that I told him to leave.
Okay.
And
And
then
you go
Aegelin
to-
is going to move to cover the ladder.
Okay. To wait, what the ladder?
Cover to hold the ladder, pretty much. Make sure that Flint can get down it first.
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of like an automatic, like metal ladder, so it just went down and it attached.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm letting Flint go down first.
Okay. And Flant, it's not your turn yet. You can't move. Okay, Adel, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So you hear. All right.
What's this sign? It's cool.
I prefer the previous one. Anyway, you hear.
No!
Yeah. You hear somebody running, and then you see a second guy appear in the doorway, and he takes a shot at Flant.
Hi.
And this is KAC. What is your KAC?
What is my case? Definitely going to be incredibly low.
2.
Okay, see, it's 12.
12. Okay. All right. So he shoots and he barely misses.
Nice.
All right. And this guy's turn. All right.
My puppy wants some attention.
Puppy. So he runs up to about right there, and he fires at Avelyn again. Okay, 7 does not hit. All right, so he shoots. It goes wild. That's all he does. All right. The woman you just saw, she comes out to there, and she's holding this giant gun. It's similar to yours, Adolin, but
But
not
mine's
quite.
cooler.
It's smaller. Yeah, yours is cooler. And she fires at Adolin and misses because 10 would not hit the Casey. And She walks up here, and as a free action, she starts she starts like wiping her face with one hand, holding the gun in the other. She wipes her face, and you can see all of the like blood and scratch and like marks that made her look like she was hurt. They kind of come off, and then you see there's like paint looking stuff in her hand.
Makeup.
Indeed. All right, Flant, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the ladder and try to climb it. And as I'm running, I wanna like shoot at the girl.
As you're running, or when you get there?
As I'm running.
I think you have to shoot before or after you move.
Okay.
Does it take an action to use the ladder?
It would just be part of a movement action, and it's about it would count as 10 feet of movement because it's about 10 feet long.
Okay.
How many feet of movement do I get?
Yeah, you'd make it 10 feet over there, and I think you have 30 feet of movement.
Nice. In
You
that
just
case,
human.
I shoot at the girl.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that.
I will roll my bang. check.
And is this KAC or EAC?
NG weapon or physical weapon?
Yeah, does it shoot lasers or bullets?
It shoots lasers.
Okay. Oh geez, I see that you pinged everyone in the chat and said X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you.
That was unrelated. Anyway, oh man, good damage. You shoot, and it misses her, and she kind of she chuckles a little bit at that.
And I run over to the ladder.
But you do put a decent you put a decent mark on the steel wall back there.
Nice.
And you said you climb it.
Yeah.
You
I
climb
found it.
down. All right. Poof.
Rip.
Okay. That means it'd be the end of your turn. Sure. So this guy, he gets right over here, right behind this guy, and he takes a shot at you, Adolin.
Of course.
With the.
Are you sure he doesn't want to
rifle.
shoot his buddy?
Yeah. He shoots with the rifles that seem like the other two seem to have. They look similar. And what is your KAC?
15.
All right, that hits. Again, just like the one in front of him, he shoots, but he's kind of a little intimidated by your giant gun. So he shoots, and it hits, but not for. It doesn't do much to you. You take 2 damage. Both got crit fails on their damage.
Good.
Okay, and Adolin, it is your turn.
I am going to just go ahead and shoot this first guy.
Okay.
Jeez.
Wow.
I like this gun.
It's a very good reason why Flant doesn't mess with Aiden. You see, the joke is Flant does everything he can get away with.
Okay, so yeah, you take your giant badass not hand cannon, 2-hand cannon, and you take a shot, and it hits this guy.
It's his 2 head cannons.
And it hits this guy, and he looks super hurt by that.
And down the ladder I go.
Okay.
When I reach the bottom, I yell, "Aureus, go, go, go!"
And would it be my
okay.
turn to detach the ladder?
Yes, you could detach the ladder.
I will do that.
Okay. So, Adolin and Flant, behind you, the ladder slowly goes up. But you see,
Slowly.
yeah, it goes slowly up. And then the circular door kind of slowly closes. But before that, you see Adolin, you see a feminine hand kind of grab it, and then you see her head kind of poke in, and you see her head kind of poke in, and she's like, "Oh no, you're not going anywhere." And
Can
you
I punch her in the face?
She's 10 feet up.
Yeah, she's up there.
Just extend your arm 10 feet.
I'll jump.
But yeah, she goes, "Oh, you're not going anywhere." And she manually pulls the thing back, but the ladder's up.
Okay. I mean, are we detaching as she's doing this?
So you see, the ladder went up. You're starting to detach, and then suddenly, as you detach, since she manually opened the hole there, it starts to become sort of like
the air starts flowing out.
Yeah, you lose air. It becomes sort of like a vacuum.
Does it blast her off?
And well, she manages to step back a little, even though hers is kind of open. The same thing's happening to her. But I want you to, Adolin and Plant, I want you two to roll sleight of hand checks.
Nice. I'm actually good at this one.
Okay. Okay. So you guys see, you guys start to feel the air it goes really far up. It goes like up really fast like a vacuum. And right next to Adolin and Plant, you see those like a bar kind of thing, it's like a bar like fence sort of thing right there. You know what I mean? Like, you know how there are things on stairs that you can like hold like the
rails.
Yeah, so it's like a metal rail there. It's like about 3 feet high, and you guys start to quickly go up into the, you start to quickly go up because of the loss of air, and then you both manage to grab on to that fence, and you guys are kind of just being sucked up, but you guys are keeping hold.
Can I just like take a shot when my gun starts blowing towards her? I imagine I hold on to it with one hand while holding onto the rail with the other.
Yeah. So okay. Go ahead and roll that.
Does this hit?
Is that KAC?
Yes.
Okay, it barely hits. So you see, yeah. So as you're going away, your gun starts to go up there, but you grab it and you take a shot, and the recoil's enough to bring it down to you. But anyway, the bullet travels up. It travels through space, somehow making it, because of the force that you put behind it, makes its way through space, then up into there, and then it hits her like straight in the shoulder, and you just hear her scream.
Nice shot, Captain.
And then Oreus, I'm assuming you're trying to reclose that.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this time you close it. It goes over, and then you guys, Adolin and Plant, as the door seals over, you guys fall to the ground. And then Adolin, you hear Rennie. He goes, "Sir, should we get out of here?"
Yeah, I think that's a fine idea.
All right, sir. All right, sir. Plugging in. That's not what I was gonna say. All right, sir. Setting course to Calum. And then you hear the boosters go, and then the ship makes a sharp right turn, and then blasts away. Your ship, it starts to go, and yeah.
Well, that was fun.
I stand up and I look at Adolin, and I say, "Well, I think after that, you really earned my respect, Captain." And I extend my hand for him to shake.
Adolin shakes Flant's hand. You may want to practice your shot.
Maybe I will. Thanks for the advice.
give it to you. Go give it to you.
Stop that!
It was okay. Okay, when you guys get into a cool fight, I'm gonna play that, and it's gonna be awesome.
Stop that.
Yeah.
And it's that fight that my gun is gonna fail.
Yep.
Yeah, there can only be one cool thing at a time in a fight. It's either your gun or the song,
Yeah.
and it.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so yeah, I'm going to set my gun down. Go in my room, set my gun down, and take out the cartridge and load 2 rounds into it for my spares.
And do you keep your door open?
Yep.
Okay, so you can both see Beepo kind of walk over, and he's like, "What the hell just happened?"
Pirates or bandits or whatever they are. It was a trap.
Troublemakers like yours truly, but with a lot more funds to make trouble.
Well, that was at least you guys aren't dead. And then
Something like that couldn't kill us.
he just walks back over here.
Aelin is going to close the door, exit the other one, and go down here. Aureus, any other ships on the radar?
I check the radar.
Erase, you see that there is a ping. It's behind you, and it's every few seconds as you guys go further, or as you guys keep going straight, it just goes away. It just starts going to the edge of the screen, and then it just completely goes away.
Not anymore.
All right. We may want to keep an eye on that for a little while. They may have another ship nearby.
I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna follow Adolin.
Aelin's just gonna stick in the pilot seat and prepared for anyone chasing us. If we need to make any crazy moves. My big cannon is back in my room.
You what? What would you say?
The big gun is back in his room.
Okay. So, yeah, unless there's anything else you guys wanted to do, we could go and finish this day 2.
I think we should do that because 1, it's 10, and 2, Tweak never showed up.
Well,
yeah,
no, I mean
he got
like
stuck at work. Are we gonna call it for tonight, or are we just gonna? What's the plan?
I mean, I was all for keep continuing. I was talking about sleeping and ending like day 2 in game for the trip of 3 days.
All right, I never told him it was 3 days.
You what?
Aelin never told them it was 3 days.
Yes, that's true. So yeah, you'll be able to know 3 days.
But do we want to keep going, or do we want to stop here?
Yeah, I'm all for continuing. What do you guys want to do?
I think we've been playing for a good while.
Yeah, we're going just over 3 hours now.
Clearly, the only way to settle this is rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors over Discord.
Yeah. Is that not how you guys usually do rock, paper, scissors? 1d3.
I think this is a pretty good spot to end the session.
Yeah.
Next time we can do the 3rd day and then get to the planet and have fun stuff, and maybe have a rat with us.
Maybe. He's kind of become the ship's pet. He's really attached to you, Adolin, as far as you
I'm
can
talking
tell.
about the actual rat.
Oh. Yeah, actual rat.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's all your choice. Whatever you guys want to do.
Let's call it.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Well,
And
that was
then
that was a good session.
That was really fun. I
Yeah.
liked that.
next Friday, are we gonna game? It's a couple days before Christmas. Are we open?
I will be, because I have no life.
I'm free.
I'll be out working
Uh,
that day. I get off in time to play. I have a
Let me
feeling
check
we're gonna
my-
be missing Avery a bunch because of his job.
Yeah, he was talking to me. He was saying that he was saying that he might have TT take his place because he was saying that he was interested.
The problem is he DMs on Fridays a lot of times.
Yeah.
So, give me just a moment. And that does it for tonight's stream.
So next Friday, 22nd. Yeah, I don't think I don't have anything planned then.
That'll do it. Thank you guys for joining. Have a good night.
I don't have anything.